Hi guys, welcome back to Behind the Visors. We're here at Silverstone and this is the big one, the Silverstone 500, the one that everybody wants to win. We're just about to head into qualifying and we've got the rest of the weekend ahead, so come on, let's do this. I'm not seeing Kelvin for a few hours, probably deep in thought, getting ready for qualifying right now.
This one especially is really tight.
Really hurts. Adam's worked with us on and off for 2 years now. Adam, is it? 3 years? Part of the family, aren't you? You've seen bits of us that people will pay a lot of money to see. They're telling us Rich has got a different missus every week, this lad. They're going to have to tell them they've got to start wearing name tags. That's my brother Dean, that's his little girl.
Your granddad's son.
Your granddad's son.
Come on, your granddad's son.
Yeah, good girl.
Right, come on, let's have a picture. Come to see how we're half.
Oh yeah, but we've just switched the rock on.
Oh, we're going it back on.
We were just listening to some audio slave.
This place is so much nicer than our outfits. Can we swap?
Audio slave. The only thing to listen to before qualifying.
So these guys are not our rivals, they're actually in GT3, so they're in a bigger class than us, so they've got a bit more money to spend. They've got a bigger car, faster car.
These guys just have to get out of our way as quickly as possible.
Bigger car, less talent, basically.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Massively so.
Do you want to look your nipple tweet?
Take a look at the weather.
It's right now.
I'm looking at the weather there.
Is it really?
No, that's it. Disappeared off to the north.
It'll be completely dry, yeah?
We hope so. So it looks like we're going to be alright.
Long story short is the whole weekend's been wet and now we're going to go into a completely dry qualifying session and we've got no reference for what we're doing anymore, so this is why looking at old videos is good. This is from 2 years ago actually.
In a different car.
A different car, but it doesn't matter, it's all relative. It's just trying to get your eye in, trying to picture what you feel and process that, so when you're in the car for real it will feel more natural. You got to trust your instinct. Forget these and forget this.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think it's going to be quite an instinctive drive.
Yeah, you're just going to go out there and
Go off feel.
go off feel. Just whatever you think is the limit, could be another 10 feet. So after a good day at the track, we're off to go see a few friends of ours, the boys in orange, who they would give up their weekends. Rain, sun, snow, they're awesome. They're the bedrock of motorsport, and you can't show up to their campsite without a few beers. Yeah, lad.
Cheers, thank you.
Thank you very much. How are you? Not bad. You do this voluntary, don't you?
Yeah.
That's what I find fascinating.
Spend our own money doing this.
Yeah, I was going to say, if anything, it costs you. You should give up your own time to come here. And why'd you do it?
Love motorsport.
Yeah.
What's your favourite championship? Be
British
honest.
GT.
Is it? Yeah, go on, be honest.
British GT,
Yep.
Black Pan, WEC, LMS.
Really?
I do a lot with GT and endurance. It's the variety, but it's not just that, it's aspirational cars, it's not just a single seater. And you go, that's an Aston Martin, you know it's an Aston Martin, you know it's a Lamborghini. What you see on the road has some bearing to what's racing on track.
Yeah.
That's
So
what
it makes
I
it
like.
relevant, you can relate to it, I guess.
Yeah.
So if you get posted on this corner for the full 6 hours you're there, that's
It'll
it.
depend
Generally.
how many marshals there is. If you've got lots of marshals, you might be able to do stand down, but generally you might be there all 6 hours.
It'll alternate between.
What if you need the toilet?
Just say, someone take the flag off me.
Good. I didn't realise when I came up to see you guys in Alton Park, you know, the training you do.
We have to do that nearly every year as well.
Yeah.
So
It's quite intense, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot to learn in those days because you're doing first
I guess
aid,
it's
you're doing
gotta be though,
flagging, you're
because
doing everything.
If
So.
something goes wrong, you are the first people on the scene,
First
so
on
you've
scene,
got
yeah.
to have some medical awareness. You have to have some sort of safety awareness.
You have to be
trained.
aware.
Have you had any scary moments though?
Well, it was a bit daunting for me, the first vehicle fire I had. And you've got to run towards a car that's on fire,
Yeah.
and every fibre in your body is going, what are you doing?
You're supposed to be going that
You're
way.
meant to be running that way.
Yeah.
The car's coming towards you and you're running towards it.
Did you get a bit of an adrenaline?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. It's the best thing I ever did.
Really, yeah.
Yeah, signing up, just doing it. It's kind of taken over your life.
Yeah,
It takes over my life at the moment.
No, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
So if we're misbehaving tomorrow,
Don't remember the number 11. Thank you. Thanks again, mate.
Indeed, man.
Take care.
Today's race is 3 hours long, no stopping, just one race. Previously we've had a couple of races in one day, whereas today it's just one big race, 3 hours, winner takes all. 1.5 times the points, so there's a lot of points at stake, and there'll be at least three driver changes as well. So each driver's got to do a minimum of 80 minutes and a maximum of 100 minutes. So feeling good, the weather's good, fingers crossed we can get that win.
So here we go, ready to start the race. I'm not even in the car and I'm feeling nervous for Kelvin. It's those pre-race butterflies that you get. I mean, I've been racing for 25 years and you never lose them, but he's focused, calm, focused. He's ready, you know, he's been here before. He can handle the pressure. But my God, it's worse being here than in the car because I can't do anything about it right here. Come on, Kelvin. My heart's pounding right now. It's like having my son out there. I don't even have a kid. Oops. Oh. Kelvin's doing a good job right now. He's holding position. We're currently in P12. We're in a train with the top 3 Pro-Am cars right now. Now is not the time to attack. You know, we've got a long way to go. At this point now, I'm just going to be ready on standby, and it could be any second, so I'm just going to be ready to jump in the car. And the worst thing about this kind of racing is that you could just be in the car at any second without any prior warning. For example, if a safety car comes out, I may have 20 seconds to get my helmet on, get ready, because Kelvin maybe can bring down pit lane. Because the sooner you get in, the more advantage you'll have. So you just got to be constantly on for 3 hours. It's a close train, that is. But still third in class. Yeah, keep it calm, yeah. So I'll be in the car in about 10 minutes. We've had our 3rd track limit warning, so this is it. So we can't afford to go off track again this hour, or else we do get a drive-through penalty. So when I get in the car, I'm going to be super careful for half an hour, not take too many risks. Yeah, no, I just got to get focused now.
Here at the Silverstone 500, we do things a little bit differently, being a 3-hour race. These cars tend to do an hour on fuel and an hour on tyres. So here we'll do 3 stops of a set time period, where we will change the set of tyres every stop and fuel the car every time. Because we're doing that, we stop in the pit lane on a parallel instead of at 45 degrees. When the car stops, the driver will hop out, has to cross the white line before we can do anything. Then we'll refuel the car. Once we've refueled the car, we will change the tyres. It's done like this for our safety, and then once the time's elapsed, the engineer will tell us. We'll count the driver down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's on his way back into the race, and hopefully, if it works out, we've all used the same time in pit lane, so it's all down to the drivers on circuit.
I was in a bit of a pack for a while, and it looked like at any moment one of those guys was going to come off track. You know, they were being quite aggressive with one another, and then I kind of lost my groove a little bit. So, yeah, in hindsight, I would have been a little bit more aggressive. But it's a long race, 3-hour race. Plough is in now, and I'll be getting back in about another 40 minutes time. So I need to regroup, refresh, and get ready to go again. This is my brother Dean. First race he's been to this year, isn't it? It is. And for the last few years, he's never missed a race.
Commitments now, isn't it?
Well, he's got commitments now.
Weirdly enough, she's actually a bit of a car junkie herself as well. Anything vehicles and things like that she loves. And yeah, whether she follows in the footsteps of Uncle Kelvin and Uncle Braden on the old racetrack, then that'd be class. My dad, he's totally like, you know, take it easy, Kelvin, just chill out, just get round, don't compete too much. Whereas I'm the opposite, I'd be like, just go for it, get everything out of the car that you can.
It's go time right now. The first half of the race was just steady away, looking after the car, but now the race begins. We've got to get our head down and start attacking.
Your pace is high 15s at the moment. High 15, there's only you and one other car doing that at the moment. Good job.
Kelvin did an amazing last stint. He was the number 1 he was catching. He was 23 seconds behind and ended up only 8 seconds when he did after his stint. We've got 20 minutes to go. It all depends how we do holding up for Prio now. Prio is mega quick. I do think Prio will take it because that's a pro pairing, but I don't think overall we will drop below 4th place in the whole race, 3rd in class. We're on for another podium. Oh boy. Oh no.
No, it's GT3.
Oh shoot. Car just spun, and obviously everyone's gone rushing over to the other camera now to look and check the cars out. But it looks as though it's is it a Bentley?
I think it's Bentley.
Bentley and a GT3 and the Aston GT3.
7. Oh, Radcliffe.
Oh shoot. I don't know, but there's a lot ongoing.
Something's going on.
One more lap. Come on, Plowy, just keep it going, mate. Just bring it home now, mate.
So that's 4th overall and 3rd in class, which is a great result for us. However, there is an investigation for the guys who won that their driver might have done too long in the car. But you know, these are our championship rivals, and I wouldn't want to wish that up on them. You know what I mean? They're great guys, so who knows? We'll see.
In 3rd place, Kelvin Fletcher and Martin Plowman.
So I'm stinking of champagne, which is always a good sign. We got 4th overall, 3rd in class. A great weekend where the track for us is probably not our strongest track. So again, more points to the championship. It's a long year, and yeah, we're delighted. Martin drove amazingly, so onwards and upwards.